Just measure three. Nice and strong. We got one, two, measure three. Percussion, measure three. Opposite stance. One, one and two and three and four and measure one only. Measure one only. One and two and three and four. 24, 24 again, because we have a lot more people here. 24 percussion, 24. Remember not to drag, okay? You guys got to get eyes up, back row. One, two. You don't have your music? Oh my God. One and two and three and four. 7 minutes. So back row, please. Concert B flat tuning note. Back row, concert B flat tuning note. Ready and go. Concert F. Concert B flat. One more time, but with a bigger, stronger sound. Bigger, rounder, stronger sound. Concert B flat. Ready and go. More air. F. Push the air out. Low, concert B flat. There we go. So you guys are the foundation, right? So you guys got to play a nice big full sound. Middle row, concert B flat. Ready and go. Concert F. Low, concert B flat. Good. Front row. Concert B flat, high, ready and go. Concert F. Low, concert B flat. Push air out. Good. Everybody all together. Concert B flat. Nice big full sounds. Listening from the back forward, right? High concert B flat. Ready and go. More back. Concert F. Low concert B flat. Very good. All right, 6 minutes. And that mic is live. Who's got a tuner? A tuner? Who's got a tuner? Thank you. You guys have to put your faces in there.
How do I do that? Walk in there. Wait, what am I gonna rest my feet on? But that's so I thought you said it just steal that.
said that yesterday.
Say that again, like way slower.
My voice lower?
Slower.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Why are we standing? He's going to tell everybody to remain standing. Pomp and circumstance, national anthem, and alma mater. And after he says that, you guys do have to stand after you play pomp and circumstance. When they sing the national anthem, you have to stand for that and the alma mater. Don't forget. Okay? Thank you. That's Worker.
Good morning, and welcome graduates, families, and friends to the Frankfort-Schuyler commencement ceremony celebrating the class of 2026. Please stand as we welcome our graduates, and please remain standing for the national anthem and the alma mater. At this time, please welcome salutatorian Santino Tommaso.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. First, I would like to thank my family, my friends, and the teachers I've had throughout my life. Without your kindness, I would not be where I am today. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, 87% of people graduate from high school nationwide, meaning that this is a pretty common thing. However, I feel that the point of today is not to congratulate you on the fact that you made it, because most people do. It's instead celebrate what is next. Now, regardless of whether you pass with flying colors or you just barely scrape by, we all face the same challenge ahead, and that is change. As we all know, change can be difficult. And as we all know, change can be both good and bad. It's important to remember that change is constant. Without change, we would never be able to move forward. And you must move forward because there just is no other option. If you give up and quit, life will still change. It will move forward whether you want to or not. But if life is always changing for the better or for the worse, then how can we make it change more often for the better? The answer lies in this quote. The real way to get happiness is by giving out happiness to other people. Try and leave this world a little better than you found it. This quote is from the founder of Scouting worldwide, Lord Baden-Powell, and was in his parting message, which was read after he passed. Through this understanding, he was able to change the world for the better. He was able to lead a truly happy life for himself. He was able to create lasting changes. So if this understanding can do all that, they can most definitely benefit you and the people in your lives. Before I am done, I will leave you with this. No matter how hard you try, you will always make mistakes. But as long as you never quit, then you will never fail. Let this help you in knowing this understanding. Thank you.
At this time, please welcome Superintendent Mr. Joseph Palmer.
Good morning. Santino, thank you for being short, because I'm not going to be. Indulge me. This group is a little special. Welcome to family, friends, Board of Ed members, admin, teachers, community members, people that have helped them get to this point, even Sandy that lives down the street that told them to get off their yard. Everyone that has brought you to this moment, congratulations and enjoy it. Santino, your words, brilliant, and your promise of a successful future is very impressive. I'm most excited about Emin's going to speak. I'm so proud, and I'm glad that you're going to because he is bright and talented. So I talked about family, and we did a core value survey of our entire staff, and the 4 values that won clearly were family, integrity, teamwork, and trust. Now, family is not always pretty, and it's certainly not always about just your blood. Family is Mr. Stalteri, who will be leaving us after today, after many, many years of greatness with our district. So family, he's like the brother from another mother that I didn't know I could have, and certainly won't be the same without him. Then we have Miss Graz, who left us, but we can't get rid of her. She's like gum on the bottom of your shoe. She just keeps coming back, and we're glad it's there. But without her, this wouldn't happen. But that's how much she cares about you and this family, is to make sure that she was here for this. So Miss Graz, thank you. And Joe Saccone, our board president, will be leaving us, which will be a major loss to our board. And speaking of families, he's like the grandpa that you're glad comes to every party because he's going to impart some wisdom on you. So thank you for all the wisdom that you've shared with us and help our district grow. Angela Service will also be leaving us. Not sure about there. There may be a recount. We're not going to let her go, but she's like the aunt that comes with the pictures, and we know we're going to see the granddaughter pictures and the baby pictures that we can't wait to see at every meeting to bring a little bit of joy. But that's about family. So now let's talk about a few of you. I'll try to get to as many as you can as quickly as I can. Asia, Ava, where are you? Jillian, Emma, and Addie. That was our suburban crew down on our senior trip to Jersey. Well, not really Addie, because she just slept until we got to Starbucks and then went back to sleep. But I do remember that we went to the market, we got apples, bananas, Cheerios, dog treats, right? Was that it? That was pretty good, right? But that was a great time. And Asia, your smile is a gift to others. It's warm, it's friendly, and even though I couldn't get you from volleyball to basketball, you're still family. Maddie Goodhines, you're so pleasant and easy to just check in with a hi and you good, and she'd go, yep, and just keep walking. Gia, where's Gia? Did she show up? Gia, you made it on time. Good girl. Don't ever underestimate yourself, Gia, or settle for any less than you deserve. Because if you will, we'll be there and we'll yell at you. Where's Jace? Jace, I saw him show up. There he is. Mean mugging still. Look at you. You won't even smile now, buddy. You don't know how much it meant to me to see you with that puss on your face, just giving me the nod, go, Mr. Palmer, and just keep walking. That brightened every one of my days, so thank you. Speaking of quiet, Reagan, you're smiling. Reagan, you don't say much, but you have the ability to connect with people because of your genuineness. Don't ever lose that. Rocco, there he is. You're hardworking, you've got a personality, and you're pleasant. That is a very good formula for success. Where's Jagger? Jagger didn't show up? Jagger had to show up. Don't raise your hand, Jagger. We don't want to take all day. Let's go. Jagger, remember that modified team that I was dumb enough to do with AAU level? Yeah, when I first got here, that was a good team, right? We still went undefeated. I think the parents were happier about that than we were. Who'd we have on that team? You talk about a band of misfits. We had the service boys, enough said. Seabass actually tried to play basketball. We had Eck, right? Who else was on? Joey, Jerome. Had to remind Jerome it's okay to be great, right, Jerome? Right? Jagger, that was so much fun that I now only coach girls basketball. That's how fun that was. Speaking of basketball, Jack was on that team too. Jack, I don't know why you always choose to wear inappropriate clothing to school, but we'll talk about that. Now you can wear what you want. Where's Jack? He knows what I'm talking about. There you are. You better not be underneath that gown. No? All right, good. Nicolisi, you were on that team too. I'm going to give you most improved because you would have been voted most likely to get knocked out or kicked out in 9th or 10th grade. But now you've matured and you're very respectful, so kudos to you. Where's Nick? There he is. Thank you, Nick. Race, your spirit is contagious and your Coach Legace impression is legendary. I'm glad you're wearing the cap and not the visor. Frank, you're filled with positive energy and the way that you care for your sister is admirable. Chloe, you always add a little bit of cheer, no pun intended, to our day in the office by smiling and coming and saying hi. Destiny, congrats on making it to the ceremony without having a broken appendage. Foot, shoulder, arm, wrist, right? Good for you. Chris, did Chris come? Where'd you park the big truck? Handicap spot or no? Good, attaboy. Big truck and bigger personality, but somehow he remained respectful. So thank you. Caden. Did Caden come? Caden, there you are. You made it. I told you we'd get you across the stage. It brings us incredible joy and pride to see you here today. Olga, did Olga come? Where's Olga? There she is. Olga, your daily visits to Karen's office brightened everyone in the office every day, even when we were having a rough day. Jerome. We started in 8th grade, moving up ceremony with a selfie. Remember, you want to do another one today? Do full circle? And having to remind you to go be great. So now you get to go be great out in the world. And where's Dad? You know Dad's here. There he is, 2 times. This is our house. This is our house. Luke, what can I say? You are one of my top 5 Herods. You may be 5th, but it's depending on the day. Today, you're number 1, Luke. But seriously, you are truly a great young man. Gabriel, no matter what kind of day it was and what going on, you saying, "Good morning, Mr. Palmer," as you walked in quickly to make it past the cafeteria, that matters. Seabass. Oh boy. Seabass, despite the situation or whatever your knucklehead friends may be into, you somehow would teeter that line of remaining polite and respectful, or at least in public. That's a skill. Keep that. Speaking of knucklehead buddies, where are the service boys? There they are. Nick knows, yeah, that's me. Nick, you may fall in that category of being a knucklehead, and Mom said it was okay. Dad definitely agrees. But somehow, you tightrope that line. You fell sometimes of remaining respectful. That could be fear of Mom, which makes you smart. But regardless, you are a great young man. Now on to the brother. That's another story. Tommy, you are passionate and genuinely a good person. Even though you lack the simple ability to open a Stewart's ice cream carton, you open it like a drunken raccoon. Gabby. You made it, Gabby. Smile, Gabby. I'm going to stare at you until you smile, Gabby. There it is. Gabby, you are capable of such greatness. This is only the beginning, and we can't wait for you to actually realize your potential. Speaking of potential, Marquise. What's up? Marquise, in the yearbook, I brought the yearbook, it said the sky is the limit. No truer words for you could be said. You show up, you just be you, and you work hard, and it's okay to be great in anything that you do. Thomas Eck. Where's Thomas? There he is. One of our inaugural student board members. He had to put up with that group all year, and with Tommy's service next to him. He deserves it. You got a medal around your neck? You got, yeah, I thought so. Good. But you handled it professionally, and you represented the entire student body very well. So thank you. Ahmed. Ahmed. Do I need to say any more, Ahmed? Ahmed is one of, if not the best human beings I have ever had the privilege of serving in my 30-plus years of education. If we could clone you, not only would our school district be perfect, but the world would be a better place. Don't ever change, Ahmed. Where's Grandma? Not up there. There you are, Bella. Knees and ankles, Grandma, knees and ankles. None of you know what we're talking about, but as long as they do, you just smile and it's fine. We certainly aren't cloning you. The world cannot handle more than one of you, Bella. But it has been a pleasure to watch you grow from a not-so-nice person to a natural-born leader who cultivates greatness. That's called maturity, so congratulations to you, Bella. Joey, my man Joey. You got the entire package, my friend. You're polite, you've got a great personality, you're intelligent, you're athletic, and you're a natural leader. Use it and all of your potential, and the world is yours. Eldon, where's Eldon? You have no idea how much I appreciated those fist bumps. Just walking by, you probably were late to class, but it was all right. I was out in the hall, and you give me the fist bump. Hey, Mr. Palmer. Gaby baby stem. Yeah, I told you I was going to do it, Gabe. I got a contract. They can't fire me, Gabe. Gabe, you're listening? Ariana Grande tickets on the floor will not go for $150. It is a scam. Do not buy them, Gabe. Don't. Trust yourself. Don't be scammed. You are so talented. Use it. Maddie Reed, you're like another daughter that I never really wanted. But what an impact you've had on our lives and this school district. Your simple head nod would tell volumes on how your day was going, on what was going on with the team or in the school or in class or in your world, just to make sure that all was well. So, Addie, what's up, Pookie? We went from you giving me the stink eye, to then a side eye in the hall, to then seeking me out in the hall, mostly just to see if you could get Duncan. And now we are family. I'm so proud of you. I'll close with the message that I left for them in the yearbook. I want to take a moment about family. You just heard that. Not just the kind that shares your last name or constantly takes the good snacks from your pantry, but the kind you choose. The kind that believes in you, supports you, pushes you, and occasionally drives you a little crazy in the best possible way. Here at Frankfort-Schuyler, that's exactly what we are, a family. We may bicker, we may disagree, and occasionally we have our dysfunctional moments. Every good family does. But at the end of the day, we've got each other's backs. We pick up one another when we fail, we cheer each other when we succeed, and we protect this community like it's our own home, because it is. To our students, thank you for your heart, your humor, and your resilience. To our staff, thank you for your care, patience, and belief in every one of these children who walks through our doors and across this stage. And to our families, thank you for trusting us to be a part of your child's journey. No matter where life takes you from today and beyond, don't ever forget, once a maroon night, always a maroon night. Family isn't just who you're born to, it's who shows up for you. Please remember you'll always have a home and a family right here at Frankfort-Schuyler. Keep racking them up wherever you go, and always lead like a knight. Congratulations.
At this time, please welcome valedictorian Emin Pisarevic.
Many of you, it's the first and only time you'll hear me speak. And honestly, being asked to write this speech felt like a punishment for all my hard work. When I was thinking of topics to write about, I thought about going the usual route and talking about shared memories and experiences we've had throughout high school. But I don't really have many that would fit that kind of speech. Most of my high school experience was pretty simple. I showed up, did my work, went home, and probably did more work. Because of that, I missed out on some of the things people usually think of when they think back on high school. Most of my school, but I'm okay with that, because the choices I made reflected what was important to me at the time, just as the choices you have made were important to you. You won't always get to spend your time doing exactly what you want to do, but keep in mind that those choices bring you closer to your goals. A few times I've been asked why I work so hard in school, and I've always answered because I felt like I had to. Nobody ever told me I had to get a certain grade or be at the top of my class, but I was mostly just trusted to do well. But that trust created its own pressure. I grew up around people who believed I was capable of succeeding, and eventually I started expecting the same for myself. I especially want to thank my parents for always believing in me and for raising me to believe I was capable of achieving more than I thought possible. I don't think I'd be standing here today without that. That mindset is why my goal was never to be valedictorian. It wasn't even something I thought much about. My goal was further ahead than that. I wanted a successful career, financial freedom, and the ability to spend my time with the people who matter most to me. Those were the things I had in mind when I was staying up late doing assignments, studying for tests, and making decisions about how I spent my time. Whether those decisions were the right ones, I guess I'll find out eventually. One thing I learned along the way came from our engineering teacher, Mr. P, who I want to thank for always pushing me to do my best and whose answer to just about every problem was figure it out. At the time, it usually meant there wasn't going to be an easy answer waiting for us. Looking back, that lesson applies to much more than engineering. No one has everything planned out after graduation, and most of us won't always know exactly what we're doing next. Sometimes all you can do is keep moving forward and figure it out. I also want to thank my calculus teacher, Mrs. Cucci, for pushing me outside of my comfort zone. Some of the things she encouraged me to do were things I never would have volunteered for myself, but I'm glad she did. And while I can't mention every teacher by name today, I'm grateful to all of them for the time, effort, and support they invested in us throughout our years here. I've also learned that achieving anything meaningful usually requires sacrifices. Although we may want to, we can't always do everything. At some point, you have to decide what's important to you and accept that some things will take priority over others. Most important things in life require difficult choices, sacrifices, and hard work. Through hard work and focus, reaching our goals becomes that much more satisfying when we finally achieve them. So, make the hard choices and prioritize what is important to you. The things we value most are often the things worth working and sacrificing for. Congratulations to the class of 2026 on everything you've accomplished, and good luck in the years to come.
At this time, we will have the presentation of our first-time awards and scholarships given to members of the class of 2026. The Frank J. LaPuma Memorial Scholarship. The Frank J. LaPuma Memorial Scholarship honors the life and legacy of Frank J. LaPuma, 1932 to 2025. A lifelong resident, Korean War veteran, and dedicated educator. Mr. LaPuma taught 6th grade for 33 years in the Herkimer Central School District and remained committed to education long after retirement, tutoring students for more than 30 years, including assisting with Regents exams into his 90s. He is fondly remembered by me, Mr. Steltieri, as his favorite 6th grade teacher, of whom I would not be here today without him. A graduate of Frankfort schools, Mr. LaPuma earned degrees from Utica College and Oneonta State. His service to others earned him the Hannaford Humanitarian Award and the Herkimer County Humanitarian Award. This scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who demonstrates academic dedication, strong character, and a commitment to helping others, reflecting the values Mr. LaPuma modeled throughout his life. The recipient of this award is Brianna Conti. Will Carrie Vitti please come to the stage at this time? Friendly Bake Shop, Anthony Vitti Scholarship. Established in memory of Anthony Vitti, longtime owner of the Friendly Bake Shop in Frankfort, New York, this scholarship honors his nearly 50 years of service, marked by hard work, kindness, and dedication to the community. The award is presented to a graduating senior who demonstrates strong character, a commitment to hard work, and plans to pursue further education or training in culinary arts, business, or a related field. The recipient of this award is Madeline Reed. The St. Francis Ladies Auxiliary Scholarship, presented to a graduating senior who has successfully completed a BOCES program and plans to pursue a career or further education in a skilled trade. This award recognizes a student who has demonstrated dedication, a strong work ethic, and commitment to excellence in their chosen field. The recipient of this award is Adona Batice. Will Laura Halston please come to the podium to present this next award? The Lions Club International is the largest service organization, uniting 1.4 million members in over 200 countries to volunteer under the motto, "We Serve." Lions Club initiatives include fighting blindness, providing eyeglasses and hearing aids, supporting diabetes awareness, and funding humanitarian projects. The Greater Herkimer Lions Club is proud to award the $500 scholarship to Christopher Finelli. The Frankfort Starlighters Drum and Bugle Corps Award. This award is given to an FSCS graduating senior who has excelled in a field of music in high school. The recipient of this award is Nathaniel Phillips. Congratulations, Kate. This next award is quite a surprise, one I did not expect. So, can I have my dear friends and colleagues, Andrea Cordero, please come to the stage. Ms. Grosday, please come to the stage.
I just asked him who's reading it. He goes, I'm going to have my friends do it. I'm going to call them up. He still can't follow directions, even on his last day. The Mike Stalteri Leading with Heart Scholarship. Couldn't be a more fitting scholarship name. The Frankfort-Schuyler Central School District proudly announces the Michael Stalteri Scholarship in honor of Mr. Michael Stalteri's 11 years of dedicated service as principal of Frankfort-Schuyler Central High School. Throughout his career, Mr. Stalteri demonstrated a strong commitment to student success, compassion, leadership, and the importance of supporting the educational and emotional well-being of all students. This scholarship will be awarded annually to a graduating Frankfort-Schuyler senior who plans to attend Herkimer County Community College, fixed, I knew that was coming, and pursue studies in the field of mental health, social work, services, psychology, counseling, education, or a related educational field. The recipient of this award, Rocco. Wasn't on there.
On with the program. Okay. Will the following students please come forward? Anthony Bedworth, Trinity Bolito, Stephen Cooley, Andrew Johnson, Riley Smith, and John Viola. The Class of 2026 Honor Award is presented to Anthony, Trinity, Stephen, Andrew, Riley, and John in recognition of their decision to dedicate themselves to the service of our country. Andrew and John will be entering the United States Navy. Anthony, Stephen, and Riley will be entering the United States Marine Corps. And Trinity will be entering the United States Air Force. The Kiwanis Outstanding Teenage Young Person of 2026 Award. Would the following finalists please come forward? Supathra Destiny Chum. Thomas Eck. Luke Herod. Joseph Mathlin. And Ahmed Murdanovic. The Kiwanis Club presents the Outstanding Teenage Award to a senior who excels in academic excellence, citizenship, service to school, and leadership. The 2026 Kiwanis Outstanding Teenage Young Person is Ahmed Murdanovic. Right here, guys. You can do right here. Right here, guys. At this time, we will begin the presentation of the diplomas. Valedictorian Emin Besarovic, son of Mr. and Mrs. Besarovic. Emin is the recipient of the following: the American Red Cross Scholarship, the Donald L. Gross Kiwanis Memorial STEM Award, the Donald S. Roberts St. Francis Society Math Award, the Frankfort-Schuyler Teachers Association Award, the John Balliol Memorial Scholarship, the Kiwanis Commercial Prize, the Cap Burney Family Educational Scholarship, the Minna H. Sprague Scholarship, the New York State Academic Excellence Award, the Oneida Chapter NSDAR American History Prize, the Virginia Lampert Rena Memorial Award, and the Yearbook Advisors Award. Salutatorian Santino J. Tomasi, the son of Ellie Tomasi and Erica Cooper Tomasi. Santino is the recipient of the following: the American Red Cross Scholarship, the Dominic S. Bono Memorial Scholarship, the Louis LeCarry Memorial Scholarship, the Minna H. Sprague Scholarship, the New York State Academic Excellence Award. Sopathra Destiny Chum, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Chum. Destiny is the recipient of the following: the American Red Cross Scholarship, the Frankfort-Schuyler Athletics Good Kid Award, the Herkimer County Conference of Mayors Award, the Kiwanis Outstanding Teenage Young Person Runner-Up, the Minna H. Sprague Scholarship, and the Yearbook Advisors Award. Madison Goodhines, daughter of Mr. Goodhines and Mr. and Mrs. Boyer. Madison is the recipient of the following: the American Red Cross Scholarship, the Carol Ann Romeo Johnson Scholarship, the Italian American Society of Frankfurt Award, and the Minna H. Sprague Scholarship. Luke Robert Herod, son of Mr. and Mrs. Robert Herod. Luke is the recipient of the following: the Anthony G. Valent Memorial Award, the Boys Soccer Team Award, the Frankfort-Schuyler Teachers Association Scholarship, the Kiwanis Outstanding Teenage Young Person Runner-Up, the James David Putnam III Memorial Scholarship, and the Minna H. Sprague Scholarship. The Joseph Mathlin, son of Joseph Mathlin, son of Joe and Sean Mathlin. Joseph is the recipient of the following: the DAR Good Citizen Scholarship, the Frankfort-Schuyler Music Boosters Award, the Kiwanis Outstanding Teenage Young Person Runner-Up, the Laverne McMurray Scholarship, the Lieutenant Joseph Ferraro Memorial Award, the Minna H. Sprague Scholarship, and the Oneida Chapter NSDAR American History Prize. Reagan McGlory, daughter of John and Jackie McGlory. Reagan is the recipient of the following: the American Red Cross Scholarship, the Girls Softball Team Award, the Minna H. Sprague Scholarship, and the Rose and Joseph Torsha Memorial Award. Damian Seafried, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Seafried. Damian is the recipient of the following: the Minna H. Sprague Scholarship. Evan Eric Teachout, son of Mr. and Mrs. Eric and Jamie Teachout. Evan is the recipient of the following: the Minna H. Sprague Scholarship, the Section 3 Scholar Athlete Award. Addison Thibault, daughter of Mr. Matthew Thibault, Ms. Casey Shepard, and Mr. Joseph Palmer. Addison is the recipient of the following: the American Red Cross Scholarship, the Frankfort-Schuyler Music Boosters Award, the High Five Friends Scholarship, the Laverne McMurray Scholarship, the Mohawk Valley Rotary Club Scholarship, the Patrick DeCola Memorial Award, the Paul E. Altamiro Memorial Award, the Paul T. Greats Unsung Hero Award, the Rudolph Ignazik Kiwanis Prize, the Section 3 Scholarship Athlete Award, the Shelley Chelly Award, and Utica University Educator Preparation Scholarship. Kayla Lynn Wazaleski, daughter of Mrs. Wazaleski and the late Mr. Wazaleski. Kayla is the recipient of the following: the Frankfort-Schuyler Teachers Association Award, the Jane McMurray Memorial Scholarship, the Minna H. Sprague Scholarship, the Paul and Marie LaMonica Scholarship, the Suzanne M. Lasorella Anise Memorial Award, and the William Willie Anthony Linscott Perseverance Scholarship. Nicholas Alisi, son of Jeff Alisi and Kira Alisi. Nick is the recipient of the following: the Patrick Duraco Memorial Award, the Boys Track and Field Team Award, the Knights Athletic Council Award. Travis Bartle Hook, son of Tina Hook and Robert Bartle. Anthony James Bedworth, son of Mark and Elena Bedworth. Anthony is the recipient of the following: the Frankfort Fire Department Service Award, the Joseph and Barbara DeLuke Scholarship, and also enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. Trinity R. Bolito, daughter of Ms. Stacy Pettingale and Mr. Stature Rogers IV. Trinity is the recipient of the following: the Mary McCumber Scholarship. Trinity is also enlisted in the United States Air Force. Jerome Bowen Jr., son of Ashley Schufelt and Jerome Bowen Sr. Jerome is the recipient of the following: Dale Connors Memorial Scholarship, the Robert Ruddy Memorial Award, and the Joseph Ferraro Memorial Male Athletic Award. Lillian Rosemarie Brownrigg, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Timothy Rex and Mr. Christopher Brownrigg. Lillian is the recipient of the following: the Donald S. Robert St. Francis Society Scholarship. Griffin Joseph Bryant, son of John Bryant and Michelle Oriolo. Griffin is the recipient of the following: the Frank G. Morocco Memorial Award, the Boys Indoor Track Award, and the Utica University Educator Preparation Scholarship. Grace Bagaya, son of Kate and Josh Bagaya. Adona Batice, daughter of Ridvan Batice and Merusha Bedoli. Adona is the recipient of the following: the Joseph Verdula Memorial Scholarship and the Frankfurt Ladies Auxiliary Scholarship. Naya Marie Cadell Smith, daughter of Tiffany Cadell and Wayne Smith. Frank Peter Costardi, son of Mr. and Mrs. Frank Costardi. Silvio Senaviva, son of Mr. Senaviva and Mrs. George. Brianna Rose Conti Acavazzi, daughter of Julie Conti and Vincent Acavazzi and Bob Conti. Brianna is the recipient of the following: the Frank J. LaPuma Memorial Scholarship. Stephen Jacob Cooley, the son of Mr. and Mrs. Michael and Amy Cooley. Stephen is the recipient of the following: the Charles J. Menino Scholarship. Stephen has also enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. Asia Claire Coulters, daughter of Michael and Jamie Coulters. Asia is the recipient of the following: the Rose Palmieri Scholarship and the Volleyball Team Award. Jaden R. Davis, daughter of Dwayne Davis. Teresa DeLong, daughter of Carrie Vitti and Anthony Reeling. Tara J. Dessert, daughter of Mr. Edward Dessert. Ava K. DuPont, daughter of Erica Armstrong and Mr. and Mrs. DuPont. Ava is the recipient of the following: the Frankfort-Schuyler Athletics Unsung Spirit Award and the Mohawk Valley General Hospital Guild Scholarship. Thomas Sebastian Eck, son of Rochelle Arcuri and Thomas Eck. Thomas is the recipient of the following: the Joe Casella Memorial Award, the Baseball Team Award, the Joe Rocco Senior Memorial Scholarship, the Kiwanis Outstanding Teenage Young Person Runner-Up, Yearbook Advisors Award, and the Frank Marley Bellino Award. Gene W. Edwards, son of Laverne and Jean Edwards. Jean is the recipient of the following: the Mark Gansey Memorial Award. Christopher Finelli, son of Jennifer Botts and Michael Finelli. Christopher is the recipient of the following: the Bono Seaman Scholarship and the Greater Herkimer County Lions Club Scholarship. Shanita Ferguson, daughter of Angela Ferguson. Jack Michael Jambrone, son of Mr. and Mrs. Michael Jambrone. Jack is the recipient of the following: the Frankfort-Schuyler Teachers Association Award and the Paul T. Greats Unsung Hero Award. Gabriella Ann Grems, daughter of John Grems and Penny Farquhar. Marquise J. Grimes, son of Joseph and Cassandra Grimes. Jaden Lynn Herringshaw, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. J. Herringshaw. Jaden is the recipient of the following: the Mock Trial Scholarship. Kara Ikeljic, son of Swata and Yasmin Ikeljic. Chloe Ingraham, daughter of Shane Ingraham and Carrie Meza. Chloe is the recipient of the following: Cheerleading Team Award, the High Five Friends Award, the Rose Palmieri Scholarship, and the Elise Grasso Memorial Varsity Cheerleading Award. Jacob Z. Jazowicz, son of Amy Constock and Stanley Jazowicz. Andrew Michael Johnson, son of Michael Johnson and Elena Amendaler. Andrew is enlisted in the United States Navy. Tony Joseph, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Joseph. Giovanna Marie Coletta, daughter of Adam Coletta and Carl and Rebecca Gogol. Giovanna is the recipient of the following: the Frankfort-Schuyler Athletics Service Appreciation Award and the Girls Soccer Team Award. Ruslan I. Kurganov, son of Mr. Kurganov and Mrs. Kurganova. Alina Lisovitz, daughter of Sherry and Alla Lisovitz. Caden Lumen, son of Mr. and Mrs. Russell Lumen and Ms. Janessa DiGiorgio. Moises M. Magana, son of Jessica Lopez and Eric Magana. Jillian M. McKernan, daughter of James and Gina McKernan. Jillian is the recipient of the following: the Deborah Terrace Memorial Scholarship Award, the Donald S. Robert St. Francis Society Scholarship, the Gloria Falzarano Humanitarian Award, and the Rose Palmieri Scholarship. Ahmed James Mrdanovic, son of Samir and Jennifer Mrdanovic. Ahmed is the recipient of the following: the American Legion Post Scholarship Award, the Donald S. Robert St. Francis Society Unsung Hero Award, the Gerald D. Crimmins Key Club Memorial Award, the Michael Jacopel Award, the Gloria Falzarano Humanitarian Award, the Joseph and Barbara DeLuke Scholarship, the Kiwanis Outstanding Teenage Young Person of 2026, the Paul Zgerdansky Memorial Scholarship, the Paul T. Greats Community Champion Scholarship, the Peter Roman Scholarship, the Temple Beth Joseph Community Service Award, and the Yearbook Advisors Award. Wow! Aiden Theodore Mooney, son of Mr. and Mrs. Kevin Mooney. Aiden is the recipient of the following: the Frank LaCara Memorial Scholarship. Christopher L. Olson, son of Mr. Michael Olson and Ms. Lori Starring. Isabella Michelle Paraguay, daughter of Mike and Gina Paraguay. Isabella is the recipient of the following: the Bella Oriole Memorial Scholarship, the Marion R. Barton Trust Scholarship, the Knights Athletic Council Award, the Girls Basketball Team Award, the Yearbook Advisors Award, and the Stacy Weston Memorial Softball Award. Jace David Pearson, son of Christina Lynn and Jason Pearson. Jace is the recipient of the following: the Andrew Big A Barbario Memorial Award. Mariana Jeanette Penge, daughter of Mark and Dorothy Penge. Mariana is the recipient of the following: the Donald S. Robert St. Francis Society Auxiliary Award, the Dorothy Leland Scholarship, and the Frankfort-Schuyler Music Boosters Award. Nathaniel O. Phillips, son of Daniel Phillips and Lindsay Bear. Nathaniel is the recipient of the following: the Donald S. Robert St. Francis Society Science Award, the Frankfort Starlighters Drum and Bugle Corps, the Frankfort-Schuyler Music Boosters Award, the Herkimer County Music Educators Association Award, and the James F. D'Amelio Perpetual Science Award. Madeline Emma Reed, daughter of James and Jody Reed. Madeline is the recipient of the following: the Dale Connors Memorial Scholarship, the Frankfort-Schuyler Music Boosters Award, the Girls Track and Field Team Award, the Frankfort-Schuyler Teachers Association Grant, the Friendly Bake Shop Anthony Vitti Scholarship, and the Yvonne Gigliotti Senior Female Athlete Award. Eldon Radanovic, son of Adela and Meredith Radanovic. Eldon is the recipient of the following: the Stephanie and Jack Zito Memorial Art Award. Joseph Robert, son of Nicole Pavia and Mike Pavia. Andrew Rusev, son of Peter and Tatiana Rusev. Rocco Santomassino, son of Robert Santomassino and Lori Hilbaika. Rocco is the recipient of the following: the Chris Brockway Memorial Scholarship, the Donald S. Robert St. Francis Society Unsung Hero Award, the Frankfort-Schuyler Athletics Good Kid Award, the Herkimer Region College and Career Scholarship, the Kiwanis Commercial Prize, and the Michael Steltieri Leading with Heart Scholarship. Olga Savitsky, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Savitsky. Olga is the recipient of the following: the Donald S. Robert St. Francis Society Scholarship, the Jennifer Sintabaugh Memorial Scholarship. Sanid Salemovic, son of Samir and Sadika Salemovic. Sanid is the recipient of the following: the Frankfort-Schuyler Athletics Unsung Hero Award. Nicholas Joseph Service, son of Mr. and Mrs. Mark and Tricia Service. Nicholas is the recipient of the following: the Sarah Jane Testa Memorial Scholarship, the Frankfort-Schuyler Athletics Service Appreciation Award, and the Joseph Rocco Senior Memorial Award. Thomas Francis Service, son of Mr. and Mrs. Mark and Tricia Service. Thomas is the recipient of the following: the Jesse Ferdula Memorial Award, the Dominic and Mary Ann Mazzola Memorial Baseball Award, and the Dr. Joseph J. and Florence Ryan Greats Memorial Leadership Award. Gabriel Slauson, son of Mr. Nathan Slauson and Ms. Rebecca Slauson. Gabe is the recipient of the following: the High Five Friends Scholarship. Riley Austin Smith, son of Mr. and Mrs. Stephen and Jessica Smith. Riley has enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. Jagger Spina, son of Mike and Sherry Spina. Jagger is the recipient of the following: the Hector B. Ambrosi Memorial Award, the Boys Basketball Team Award, and a Nancy J. Spina Humanitarian Award. Gabriel Stemmer, son of Mr. and Mrs. Mark and Melissa Stemmer. Gabe is the recipient of the following: the Frankfort-Schuyler Music Boosters Award. Emma Triple, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Triple. Sebastian Veloz Morse, son of Ruby Veloz and Eric Morse. Sebastian is the recipient of the following: the Donald S. Robert St. Francis Society Scholarship, the Football Team Award, the High Five Friends Scholarship, the Randall D. Button Memorial Scholarship, and the Corey Sheldo Memorial Award. John Viola, son of Jeff and Jamie Viola. John is enlisted in the United States Navy. Caden Xavier Washington, son of Kiwi Washington and Kayla Spahman. Ethan James Clayton Williams, son of Kristen Rotundi and James Williams. Ethan is the recipient of the following: the Frankfort-Schuyler Music Boosters Award. Landon M. Witzigman, son of Mr. Chris Witzigman and Ms. Soleil Witzigman. Aubrey M. Woods, daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Gary Zalaka. Aubrey is the recipient of the following: the Frankfort-Schuyler Music Boosters Award, the Bernard J. and Teresa A. White Memorial Theater Award. Caleb A. Zenowitz, son of Mr. and Mrs. Edmonds. At this time, please welcome our senior class officers. Class President Thomas Eck, Vice President Jaden Herring-Shaw, Class Treasurer Rocco Santomassino, Secretary Ahmed Madanovic, Class Representatives Evan Teachout, Jilly McKernan, and Bella Paraguay, please.
Good morning, everyone. At this point in the ceremony, we're going to be honoring a couple teachers that we are going to appreciate. So, first off, I'd like to thank Ms. Randazzo and Ms. Herod for all their hard work behind the scenes, getting us to where we wanted to go on our senior trip. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, guys. If you come up on the stage, we have a couple things for you.
Now we would like to have Miss Grazade and Miss Delmonico to come up and we thank you guys for everything you have done for us this year. Thank you. Please come up.
Mr. Spina, I could go all day talking about you, but to summarize it, there are no words to describe the level of thanks that the other seniors and I have for you. Thank you for challenging us all to become the best versions of ourselves, leaving room for us to make mistakes and grow as people. Being truthful when we seek advice, and all of your honesty. We are more than grateful for the fact that you treat every student as your own when they come to you for help, never turning them down. You have always been there for us, and we could never ask for anything more. even when you threatened me with a baseball bat. Mr. Spina, can you please come up?
I would like to take a minute to thank Mr. Rena for everything that he has done for us and the class of 2026. Thank you for teaching us through all of your lessons and preparing us all for life beyond high school. Thank you for always pushing us when we needed it most, and for believing in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. To many of us, you weren't just a teacher, you were a mentor, a coach, a role model, and an inspiration. Thank you for being an amazing track coach who always pushed us to be our best and never gave up on us. Thank you for being an outstanding teacher who somehow managed to wake us up by yelling at us at 8 a.m. in the morning. Seriously though, without your teaching, I definitely would have failed my legions. Thank you for always helping us to get through tough times and grow into the people we are today. We are going to take what you have taught us with us long after we walk across the stage. Thank you for everything. Please come up, Mr. Reno.
I would like to take a moment now to thank Miss Cleveland for everything she has done for the senior class. She has been a phenomenal teacher from my sophomore year all the way up to my senior year, and those have been some of the best classes in my high school experience. Whether it was 10th grade world history or 12th grade ethics, she always stands up for people when the other classmates are being bigoted or rude, which is hard to do regardless of age. It's very clear to me and many other students that she cares deeply about every single student that enters her room and will do everything she can to help them succeed. I am deeply grateful for you, as I'm sure many other students are, and for those who are unable to express it, I would like to say thank you on their behalf as well. Ms. Cleveland, if you are in the audience today, please make your way up to the stage.
Dr. Race, thank you for always being there for us. Even when you had to be strict, you never stopped being caring and kind, always keeping our best interests at heart. I will always remember and cherish our conversations, whether we were talking about good food, friendship advice, corny yet funny jokes, learning something new and useful, or discussing the many lessons you taught us. You always had a way of brightening our days. The time I spent in your classroom left me with a greater sense of curiosity, a stronger desire to learn, and a deeper appreciation for learning from others. Thank you for always encouraging us and reminding us never to doubt ourselves or underestimate how far we can go when we're willing to work hard. If you are in the audience, please come up.
Mr. P, I think I can speak for most of the senior class, at least us engineering students, maybe not John, that one paragraph doesn't show the appreciation we all have for you. Whether it's needing help on something for school, or just coming into your room to talk when we're having a rough day, because you're always there to listen, you never hesitated to step up. You took your line, figure it out, to a meaning that is way beyond engineering, but something that we will carry with us forever. You told us what we needed to hear, not what we wanted to hear, because you always wanted to see us succeed. You believed in us when we couldn't believe in ourselves, and no words can express how much we thank you for that, even if it ended with us crying in your room many of times.
Good morning, fellow graduates, teachers, family, and friends. Before I begin, yes, I had someone proofread my speech for me. Anyway, we are all gathered here today to celebrate our success and the fact that we finally made it. I would like to thank everyone for dragging me through high school, and yes, that includes Cronkite. Speaking of Cronkite, here's some advice. Stay off social media. As a class, we weren't perfect by any means. We grew up together, learning from our mistakes and failures throughout the years. Even though we had a few problems as a class, I'm glad we figured things out, right, P? As we take our different paths in life, whether that's going to college, joining the military, entering the workforce, or just trying to make money, I can honestly say it's been a fun couple years. It feels like yesterday we were asking permission to ride our bikes around town, stopping for ice cream at the nice spot, going to football games and playing our own games on the side, and thinking the world was going to end when we heard recess wasn't a thing in middle school. Looking back, I can remember saying, I can't wait for high school to be over when I was an underclassman. If I had the opportunity to go back in time and tell myself to just enjoy the moments, the hangouts, sporting events, the funks, team dinners, and all the random side quests, I would do it every single time. I'm sorry if I'm going to go on a Miss Cleveland rant, but growing up in a small community has been one of the best experiences of my life. Being able to experience the support, not only for sports, but for the community events has been eye-opening. Having a strong backbone to fall back on is one of the best feelings. No matter what challenges you face, you always have a home in Frankfort and a school grandma. Thanks, Ms. LeRae. We appreciate you. Our community feels like a second family because everyone knows everyone in a small town. Of course, that means occasionally running into teachers in public and awkwardly saying hello in a grocery store, but it's worth it. When I think back to the start of high school, all we worried about was whether LeBron was better than Jordan, whether AI was going to take over the world, cleaning up ketchup off the ceiling at the cafeteria, watching the World Cup in class, wondering why Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, and whether Elon Musk could actually get us to Mars. So much has changed in the world since our freshman year, but we've changed too. We've matured into young adults and became leaders of the high school. Just remember how you felt as a freshman, looking up to a senior, and trying to do everything just to fit in as them. Now you're that senior an underclassman is looking up to. So be proud of where you came from and where you are now. Before I hand it over to wannabe class president, I'd like to thank my mom, dad, grandparents, and uncle for pushing me to be the best student, individual, and athlete I could be. I couldn't have done this without you. Thank you guys, I love you guys. Now, here's your student council president, Isabella Paraguay, who still hasn't gotten over losing to me freshman year.
Good morning, friends and family, faculty, and fellow classmates. We are gathered here this morning to celebrate an accomplishment that we never thought would come this quickly. We have reached a significant milestone that doesn't just mark the end of an academic journey, but the exciting beginning of countless adventures. We celebrate being done with the sleepless nights, studying 15 minutes before a test that we don't remember what it's about anyways, and stressing if there will be a pop quiz in Ms. Cleveland's class for the third time this week. On the other hand, we look back on things that we never thought we would miss. 9th grade study halls and Mr. P's, lunch trips that ended with our third strikes and Miss Fio's, and comparing our schedules, thinking the world would end if we didn't know anyone in our third period. When we reflect on our time here at Frankfort, we recognize that this place has been more than just classrooms and textbooks. It's been somewhere we have forged friendships, discovered passions, and learned valuable life lessons, but most importantly, it's the only place we know is home. As we step into this new chapter of our lives, let us commit to continuous learning, embracing change, and living lives of purpose and meaning. To our families and friends, thank you for your unwavering support and encouragement. To our faculty and mentors, thank you for your guidance and inspiration that we will take with us as we grow. If I could leave you all with one piece of advice, it would come from a lyric by Phoebe Bridgers. Anyway, don't be a stranger, because one day, sooner than we think, we will not remember every assignment or every stressful morning. We will not remember the exact words on a test, but we will remember the feeling, this feeling. We will remember who sat beside us, who believed in us, and who helped us become who we are right now. We will not always be this young. We will not always be in the same place. Life is going to move fast and faster than we expect, so stay connected, reach out, and show up for one another. Class of 2026, take this moment in, don't rush past it, and don't be afraid of what is next. But most importantly, no matter where life takes us, don't ever be a stranger. Thank you.
Last thing I promise, guys. Bear with me. the class of 2026 please stand up? In just a few seconds, we'll move our tassels from right to left, a simple gesture that represents years of hard work, growth, and determination. It's more than a tradition. It's a moment we stop being students to begin the next chapter in our lives. For the last time, congratulations, class of 2026. Here's some memories we'll never forget and the future we're ready to create. Graduates, please move your tassels left to right.
Congratulations to the class of 2026. This concludes our ceremony. Please safely exit the arena and greet your students outside in front of the arena to take pictures.
Nice clarinetting, Tori. Good job.